into your brain like your cell phone. And you're not going to be able to compete with the real world unless you get this implant to be able to upload everything in your brain.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. We have a lot of space in our brain, a lot of storage we end up not even using. So I'm sure we could input a lot more. Sure.
Yeah, we're just going to put like a hard drive. Literally, you can just freaking instantly learn something. And you want to learn guitar? Boom. Oh, I learned guitar in every language that I ever thought of.
Yeah, right. I can see that.
What's going on with hard work then?
Yeah,
it's just going to be fading away. AI is going to be doing the hard work for us. That's for sure.
But like the guitar, like, wouldn't you want to feel like you're doing it yourself? I don't know.
Welcome,
like,
no, you are doing it.
Welcome to the live stream.
You just
come and join the conversation.
Fucking, I was just watching the Jetsons. Have you ever seen the Jetsons?
Never even heard of it. Come on,
the Jetsons is an old show. The Jetsons is a real old show, and it's about like, it's about like the year 3000, or I don't even know. Maybe it was year 2000. I don't know what year it's based in, but I was just watching it. It's on HBO Max, and
just now
the wife, I've been watching it since I was a kid. But no, they have this machine where they cook dinner or where they cook breakfast and shit. And the dad's like, I know how to cook. I'm a master cooker. And then they're like, you don't know how to cook, Dad? And he's like, yeah, I do. And then he presses a freaking button, and then food pops up on the table.
The Jetsons was based on 2062.
And he really didn't know how to work the machine. And it was funny. This lady was talking to her mom, like, I hate doing all this housework. I'm just so busy. And then it showed her doing housework, and she literally clicked the button that said clean. And she was pissed that she had to freaking click a button that said clean. And I'm like, that's what's happening, is we're going to have robots doing literally everything.
Humanity is getting lazier by the minute. I mean, the kids these days.
There's no hard work that's going to happen anymore.
Yeah, so they're going to push the whole AI and robots.
Come on, D, welcome in. No, it's already happening though, slowly. Like chat, I don't know if you know about chat GPT, right? So chat GPT is kind of like, it's a platform that could write you reviews, it could write you a paragraph, it could write you a book, it could do anything. It can even code for you. It can make you in code that you could use later to create a freaking app.
You have to send me
this. It's called OpenAI by the it's by the company called OpenAI, and it's free. It's a free platform.
It's free.
Yeah, it's a free platform. It's crazy. It can do anything, bro. Like
anything
from business email,
anything,
and have a conversation with it. And it's like literally hiring the smartest person in the world for free and putting him in your team to help you out with emails, with descriptions, with reviews, with a paragraph, a presentation, whatever. Literally, whatever you want.
Yeah,
it's insane. So it's already helping. Like that's become an easier thing for people now to like get a pitch deck written by the AI, send it out to companies, and blah blah blah. It's become.
You want to hear something crazy? My brother-in-law, he's big into AI, so he's been using ChatGPT and a bunch of other ones. So he typed in, create a dialogue or script for a YouTube. The AI created a script for a YouTube. Then he went to another AI that created pictures. Oh, really?
Oh, no, not you. No, DD. I was saying DD.
Then he created another AI that like pretty much created video of what your script was.
Yeah.
And he typed that script into that AI, and a video was made.
Oh, yeah.
Based on the script that the AI generated. The AI from A to Z made its own YouTube video, and it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy the power that it has. Welcome, Catch These Hands. Welcome.
What up, bro?
What up?
Welcome.
But the best
Ocean Cat, what's
thing
up? You haven't
that
said a word.
ChatGPT is for is really for like lists. Like if you ask it,
Pretty good.
give me
Welcome.
10 ideas to help me with this, it will give you 10 legitimate ideas. I even put in like, how can I become rich? And it had a list of all the different things
Hold on,
that
what's
people have done to become rich.
What's it called?
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
So
Mhm.
ChatGPT by the company. The company is called OpenAI. So OpenAI.
Yeah, I've heard of OpenAI.
I thought
Yes.
what's the main name?
Wait, so Catchy's hands, do you know about
Chatting
ChatGPT?
text bot.
Didn't Elon
chatbot,
Musk?
it says. Yep, exactly. I'm gonna check it out.
Dude,
I
it's
said
gonna
to
change
create an
your
account,
life.
it memorizes your
It will
conversations.
change your life.
Oh, great.
So it will literally talk to you like it's not like Siri where you have to keep describing what you're gonna say. If it responds to a message
there was a
that you
movie
wrote,
about this. Another one. You
it will
remember that?
know
The guy
based on your
he
response.
fell
what it
in
said
love
before.
with the AI chatbot that was on his phone. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah,
It was a couple years ago.
yeah.
And he almost
I know
looked-
exactly what you're
yeah.
talking about. So
I'd have
pretty
to look
much
it
Oh
up.
no! And then
it's
she
like
turned
that,
into
bro.
a crazy ex-girlfriend, and she started
What?
fucking with him, right?
No, she was a bot.
Oh, there was this one movie about this guy. He got a new phone, and it was Siri. And then she got jealous because he was trying to date, and then started like destroying his life, ruining his bank accounts, and
You made me
all that
think
stuff.
about a little bit about my childhood, about a house that was like probably an AI project I saw that afterwards got in love with the kid. I'm not sure. Like it's a little bit. It's when I was little. That's all I remember. Like they won that house or that system.
You ain't rolling into that, y'all. We ain't doing that today.
Hey, Year1VERSE, man, y'all ain't got no fold up chairs I can sit in or something.
Here you said
Fold up chair.
He said,
that's his hands.
Yeah, that'd be dope if we
Wait,
got
no, we
you a
gotta get-
lawn
we gotta
chair.
beanbag
Real
chair.
talk.
that would be.
We gotta get some
like,
beanbag
badass.
chairs for sure.
Man, some
Some
man.
beanbags.
My legs kind of tired.
Dude.
I've been running all day through.
Catch, did you
When you
really
guys- when
take
you guys
this
doing-
chair?
No.
When you guys doing an upgrade?
No. As a gentleman, you really
And
took the chair from that woman?
No, she
It's so
gave
And
funny
up there
how we
to the
really think
podcast?
chairs be real too.
Yeah.
Like that's the funniest part. It's like
No, it still looks
There's
great.
actually
I am chivalrous.
there's actually a little update coming.
I know. I saw that you did some different color changes.
I know.
always told
It's
these men to
nice.
turn down gifts.
Aw, that's
Bro,
what-
so if we can catch these hands, are you a Regal boxer? I hope so.
No. I'm too good
What
to be in
the
there right
hell,
now.
man?
You
He's
don't
a
wanna see me in
handshaker.
the
It
ring?
means like
He said
that.
I'm too good.
You don't want to see me in the
My
ring?
skills, no, nobody can
What's
hang
up,
with me
world?
right now.
Welcome.
Let's go.
What
Let's
up, what
go. I went to Regal Boxing the other day. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Yeah,
someone
did you
had some
please-
Yeah, I
shit
got
they
robbed.
wanted to say to me, and I'm like, okay, well, let's go to Regal Boxing. Let's do a private instance. We'll just hash it out
Should
right
do a
here.
rematch, don't you?
Yeah, no. He do need to reset his height. He was like 7 feet tall.
Oh yeah, Thunderbill. He did it too.
I was so mad. I kept saying, "Reset your height. Reset your height." Kept hitting me.
You
I'm
guys are
surprised.
super glitchy freezing.
Everybody's freezing. It's not just us. It's just
I am?
ones in general.
I know. Can you turn the heat up in
Yeah, you
here?
guys were.
Bad.
Bad,
Yeah, we
bad.
got thermostat.
To me, you guys are.
Damn,
Thunder, what are you working on? What you working on right now?
What do you
It's
mean?
classified.
Like,
It ain't
Done.
classified. You
Classified.
building something? What you building?
oh,
What
I'm
you
always
building?
building something. Yeah. No, I just I was updating some stuff. I just did an update for Dumb Lab because they
Yeah.
wanted like a store type vibe.
Any more-
Other than that, we got Game Lane coming. So that's pretty much
Any
the
more
main
peaceful
objective.
worlds from you?
Yeah, I have 2 actually that I'm working on, and I have a train that I'm about to drop too.
Oh yeah, Dunder, I did want to talk to you, and I'm
You
securing the
definitely-
IP right now.
This dude's muff.
Get your
I'm
food
securing
out
the
your
IP
mouth.
right now,
Yeah,
saying it on the
literally
freaking,
drinking.
saying it on the live stream. I want to build a chess world, but it's like Harry Potter while they play chess.
Huh?
You ever seen Harry Potter chess.
Yeah,
and
with the
fucking,
big
like,
pieces.
Oh,
with the big pieces and they rode on them. I want to create that world. I would love that shit.
I think someone has that, don't they? Pigeon? Didn't she do
Really?
a chess world like that?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it bigger pieces?
A
It
giant
is-
chess world like
maybe.
that?
But not
me
like
see.
not Harry Potter.
I think.
Yeah,
Do you want to wear the
so-
outfit of Harry Potter? Like, do you want to wear like?
No,
your
I just want to ride
Gryffindor?
on a freaking thing, and then when you get to it, it like slashes the shit out of the other piece, breaks
You
it.
want a broom so bad. I feel you.
A big tool
So bad.
Do you have a therapist on Thursdays?
Sounds like yeah.
Oh my god!
The fuck?
I need one.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
Oh my
Therapy sessions,
I
man.
miss your dreads, bro. Me and you both had like dreads when we first came in here.
Yes, I think we should bring them back, bro.
No,
Actually, real quick, we
once
got
you
a
cut it
question
off,
from the
that's it,
live.
that's it.
Okay,
No.
What's the question? What's
We
the
got a question from them live. Somebody asked us, what do we guys think about the loading screen, the new Horizon World loading screen?
I
Oh,
thought it
God.
was cute.
Yeah,
thought
I
it
feel
was
how D
cute.
just laughed is how I felt when I saw it.
I was like the.
Holy
Blue
shit!
green back.
Okay, listen. Did you
Alright,
guys
let's
see
go
the
to- wait,
new
wait, wait.
environment? Did you see the new
I
environment?
did. But let's go around the
It's an
table and
accident.
see where
I
you guys
don't think they ever
Okay.
meant to hand that
Yeah,
out.
let's go around the table. Let's go around. Let's be polite.
I mean, I think it's
Like, because the loading
super
screen, wow.
Horizon. I think it's super Horizon. I think they're trying to like get more into. I'm telling you, kids are the ones that are being like chastised from here, and I think that they're really digging into that, like virtual PC, hooey, kakawi stuff. Like, I think they're really.
So you're
getting
saying
into
that?
What is
So you're saying the loading screen is very kiddish?
Is it? I think it is.
It just looks like
Absolutely.
Japanese
Okay.
style.
That's
Really,
what I'm saying.
I just feel like it looks like
It's
Japan.
kakawi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cacao
Okay.
for sure.
Go ahead.
so? I saw an Easter egg in there today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you paid attention at
On
the
the loading
Connect,
screen?
they actually, well, they brought up about a Microsoft merger at Connect. They said something in one of the. I'm not sure if it was one of the speeches or whatever, but if when you first come in
Mhm.
to the loading screen, if you turn and look back, you see a Altspace logo on its side, but it's the Altspace logo. So I don't know if that's like an Easter egg to say that they might merge to where you can go to Altspace and Horizon Worlds.
Oh,
And the city is
I
the
didn't
idea
see
of like
it, but
coming
somebody
to different
said that.
sides. Yeah.
That would be
nuts.
stupid. That would be stupid. Sorry.
it depends. Like it depends if they keep the So
Well,
it kind of makes
if
sense.
we're
'cause they
going
said
to
they're gonna bring in
mesh-
Blender, Unreal, and all
Yeah,
that
if
stuff.
we're going to
right?
mesh
That's
and we're
what-
going
that's
to
what
an open
Allspace
source
has.
coding, that's what
Mhm.
Altspace has. So it would just make sense to kind
Yeah.
of intermingle the business
Well,
and the pleasure.
But do you think Horizons would do Blender like an open space net like that?
Well, it's
You
already
think
Unity. This is based on Unity, so it's already
Mhm.
like a blend. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same program basically.
That'd be interesting. So pretty much, if Allspace comes in here, I'm guessing it'll still be with our avatars, not their avatars, because them shits are trash.
I hope not. They awful.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's our trash.
The
The only thing is, all the people over there making jewelry and stuff would have to
Yeah,
redo
it's probably
all the
dying
clothes
now, and then we're reviving it.
to
Yeah.
set to the avatar.
Oh yeah.
But
I
I've
went
heard
into
people-
Altspace the other day.
I've heard
It was
of people
bad.
who have the settings for this avatar who are already creating like clothing in Unity for
Wow.
these avatars. Yeah,
I
I
heard
don't know
How
where
about
they
does
that.
got
that
it.
work,
actually.
Dunder? How does that work, Dunder? Like how
There's
would
gonna
you
be
bring
a
that
store
in
market.
here?
So over in Altspace, it's a mixed reality extension. It's called an MRE. So it's like a scripted package that comes in, and you kind of set everything in Unity, kind of like your anchor points for the avatar, but you have a base to work on, which is the shape of the avatar to the actual proportions. But yeah, that's how it works over there. It's coded. You make the clothes. You use Unity Uploader to bring it into Altspace. You load it in your MRE, and then when you come in, you have some sort of I have a watch where I can click on it and then pull out my clothes, and it'll change.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's Ready Player One right there.
Yeah. Well, see, I went to
getting near it.
MNX, NMY or MNYX. What is that new one that Patrick is always saying? You know,
Which one?
MYX.
Oh, you talking about the midnight? It's like a midnight thing.
Yeah, like it's
Wait.
Ready Player
Yeah,
One.
you
like
go to a
you-
club and it's like a bunch of like no real people. They're just like. It's
No,
kind
it's
of
real
creepy. It feels
people.
like a murder scene.
It was
You
kind
talking
of
about
never
spatial?
seen people in there.
Never seen
What are we talking about?
MYX.
Yeah, it's like a midnight nightclub type vibe, funky city that has like a nightclub
King
and
Patrick
something else.
hosts some.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not sure
hosts all
what it-
his DJ stuff there now. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Wait, so
like
you're talking
working
about
there,
that's a
but I'm
whole
just saying-
different metaverse, like a whole
Oh,
different
It's an
yeah.
app,
platform?
yeah,
Yes,
on
Oh,
here.
okay.
Another platform, yeah.
but it's a Ready Player One. Like, you got to design your Abby and bring it in. Ready Player One
Ready Player Me.
Gotcha, I
Is that
see.
the one?
or Ready Player Me. Yeah. Like you copy and paste your URL in the app. Because I was just wondering
Talking about
how
Ready-
like Unity or Blender would work in here. I don't know. I'm very like
Probably through, like, PC,
non-educated on that.
because
Well,
Yeah.
they haven't given us information really on it, like how
Yeah.
it really works. We're all
Yeah.
questioning that.
talking about Ready Player One, I heard that they're working on a second part for Ready Player One, the movie.
Swear.
Dude,
that'd
that
be
movie
awesome.
was a hit. Everybody loved that movie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
But-
they're working on a second part. Ready
Do
Player
we need
2.
a second part, or you think? What do you think is gonna be like a yay or an A? Because sometimes
They're
when they make
gonna-
it like a
I
second
think-
part, they fuck it
Have
up
a
sometimes.
kid. They're gonna have a kid and then have the baby in the metaverse, freaking fighting. That's what's happening.
I think it's
the
gonna
sequel's
relate a
gonna
lot more
suck.
to
I'm already
now.
predicting it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
the
it'll be
sequel
like
always is
Avatar
trash.
like Super.
I
They
didn't watch
always
Avatar
are.
2. How was it?
Has
I
anybody
didn't
seen
see
that
it yet.
movie?
I
Mm.
can't
The
wait.
Avatar, the second one.
Yeah.
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 I love
haven't seen
it.
it.
I love it. I love it.
I heard it's in alt
I haven't
space
seen it yet.
for free.
Oh, is it? And I want to go see it.
It's
then.
in VR
So
chat.
it'll
for
be in-
free too.
VR
Yeah.
chat
It'll be,
for free. Sorry.
And the quality is
Uh,
not that bad. It's not a movie theater like, but you know what? If you want to watch,
Say
it,
Alt
you don't
Space
wanna
has
go-
3D movie theaters. You can watch movies in 3D.
But even for the
That's
3D,
dope.
like for the Avatar one.
I don't know if they have Avatar yet. I'll have to go look. So,
Oh, well, VR chat has.
So you
it.
think it's
not,
gonna
like, good
is a bad
quality.
idea to make a second part to Ready Player One?
I think it would be
No.
cool.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised
We'll
if it was
see.
trash. But
I mean, there's going to be
Yeah.
tons of movies about that now because, like, that if that was the first
Yeah.
one and we're just starting the metaverse, like,
Yeah.
this is going to be like you're going to have, Metaverse number 19 in 20 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be like what is that
Yeah.
called? Where like what is that movie called? Where they see like yourself die and then it comes back. Like what is that movie? They have like 20 of them.
The Highlander.
Black Mirror? Oh.
Highlander.
Highlander. No,
That
Final
is-
Destination.
that
It's
is-
gonna be like a Final
Oh, that
Destination.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a
God.
new Final
Yeah.
Destination
I'm lost
coming
in
out
that.
this year too.
What?
Another one. I feel like every year or every
And
2 years there's got a new
Scream.
one coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scream.
I never
Scream
liked
movies.
watching
Oh,
them.
God.
I cannot.
I remember the
Destination
first
give
one.
You anxiety every
Yeah,
time
me
a
too.
truck with wood on and get in front
With
of
the trees on it or the logs,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not sitting behind.
Hey,
this motherfucker, I'm
let me
leaving.
switch lanes. I'm getting in the turn lane.
Keep going.
that
So,
shit was too gory for me. Can't fucking watch that shit.
What?
so what you
I
guys?
can't watch
like
it either.
that.
I can't.
Say what, Neil?
Go watch Terrifier in
No,
VR
just gonna
chat.
say.
Go watch Terrifier in VR.
I'm
chat.
just gonna say. So if Ready Player 2 comes out, would that be a good thing for us or not? Like, would you
I
think
think,
that would captivate more people to come into the space?
It depends on how they
Mm.
like.
If
put
it's
it
a good
out.
movie,
Like,
yeah.
If
Yeah.
they market
Hey,
it
guys, I
right,
got to head out. I have
uh,
an appointment to catch here at 7:20. But
Okay.
I'll link with you guys again soon. It's great to see you guys.
Talk to you later, bro. It was good seeing you. I'll see
I
you in
love we're
therapy
so
on
glitchy,
Thursday.
it's- Whatever.
See
Get
you,
out
bro.
of here.
Ain't gonna tell
Dude,
nobody
Dude,
else.
Dude, he
to
asked me
therapy.
about that because
Today.
he asked me about that because we in therapy together.
Hey,
You ain't in therapy.
say it, bro.
You need therapy.
Every Thursday, he just said.
Y'all go therapy
Like
for real?
Thursday. Oh,
No.
I
They
go to
just
therapy,
being...
man. What's wrong with therapy?
I go to
Nothing's wrong with
twice a
therapy.
week.
It's amazing, man. got
You
somebody
need
to talk to,
therapy. I
don't judge
agree.
you at all.
Yeah.
you said
Absolutely. I'm a therapist and I need therapy. Like, how much of an oxymoron is that?
Therapists
I
have
think
a
that's
high
healthy.
suicide rates too,
I think
though.
that's
It
definitely
is
healthy.
It is healthy.
yeah.
It's a good
Sucks.
balance.
I mean, think about it. You gotta
Therapy?
listen to all these people problems, and then you got your own on top of it.
Exactly.
Well, that's
It's
why I
hard
go to a
deal with.
therapist, because I know
Well, that's what some people, that's their purpose in life, you know, like they feel
Mhm.
good doing that.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I'm an
that is
empath.
my
It'll kill me.
purpose.
It'll kill me
Yeah.
being an empath.
It's like you wouldn't be able
I'll
to.
feel too much.
That's why someone like this,
Yeah.
that was their purpose. They knew that was like something they wanted to do because they like listening to people.
You signed up for the job. No, I talked to a girl. She's a child therapist, and like usually the children that go to her are like court ordered to go there, and like she just
And they
hears
don't
about
wanna
some
go.
like fucked up shit these little kids go through, and she's like, "Yeah, my friends say like I'm a sociopath now because my empathy is just like gone." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, if I was empathetic, I would not be able to do my job.
Nope.
So I literally have to shut it off."
When it comes
Because
to
you
kids,
can't-
yeah, absolutely.
Like you can't continue with your life if you really feel that fucking pain. Like she literally has to, or she's gonna have to quit her job. But she said it's transferred over to her personal life where like it's just harder for her to feel or let herself feel these emotions because
Yeah.
she has
And
to.
that's true.
You know?
That's true. When you're bombarded every day by like hurt and trauma and stuff like that, it just makes you like reevaluate yourself and how you approach other people. But I mean, it gives me good perspective because I can like look at somebody and be like, I don't know what you're going through, so I can give you some grace.
I think I will understand as a kid because that's a kid growing up and having to like grow out of those traumas. So that's probably more harsh because you're knowing that as a kid that's where you start to condition yourself, and then boom, you're hit with like adulthood.
Yeah.
Oh,
They make you grow quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a cop. Like if I saw a dead body right now, I would freak the fuck out. I would probably have nightmares, be a little traumatized if I just saw a dead body. But like you go to a cop, they've seen possibly thousands of dead bodies or firefighters.
Dead bodies
like
it don't even bother me no more. I've seen so many.
Or watching people die, however the case, like a normal
like
person that's not used to it.
Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Like you're gonna get fucked up, but they have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
like I literally like a guy who was riding a motorcycle and wrecked, and like I was the only person around. Like we were going down the mountain up in North Georgia, and there's nobody else around. And so like he wrecked. He had a heart attack. He was like in his 60s. He had a heart attack and like hit the guardrail. And like I literally gave him like mouth to mouth for 45 minutes. And nobody's around. I'm on a mountain. Like I ain't used to that shit. Like that was giving me such bad PTSD.
Did he die?
He did, yeah. His wife still sends me Christmas presents every year, cards. Yeah.
It's amazing.
That was rough.
Need to
That's
write
hard.
a book about that. There's some amazing stuff.
No, that was so scary. Like he just hit the guardrail, and I was just like, I was obligated. Not obligated, but
morally obligated.
I feel like I had to.
And we had no cell phone
I'm not
service.
sure if you guys experienced someone's like death coming. But I used to like work in a facility, and I had like a patient who I was like, I know I'm not supposed to like grow feelings and not like be attached to them, but sometimes you can't help it. So I had a patient who was we'll call her my best friend because she was such a sweetheart. So I had to watch her like die slowly, and I felt like I had to let her know like it's okay to let go, it's okay, talk to the person because they're like in that transition to go.
Yeah, and that's what's so hard. Like it's like hospice. Like I took care of my grandmother on hospice.
Hospice
and that's one of those
sucks.
things that really sucks.
It does.
Like, for 3 months, I was like her sole care provider on hospice, just waiting for her to die. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, this just sucks. Like, I don't want to go out like that. Like, someone just kill me. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but if it's inevitable, like, don't make
This literally, like, I think this one of the worst things that anybody could just sit back and watch. Because I had to watch my grandma. She was on hospice for, I think, 6-7 years with Alzheimer's. So I just literally watched her forget everything. And then her body just slowly broke down until she died.
So the point of hospice is so they don't continue to suffer. So when I was 12, my mom was put on hospice, and she was in a lot of pain.
12, damn.
She was in a lot of freaking pain, and I didn't even know she was going on hospice either. And then I freaking got called in from school. She was in hospice, and she was on hospice for a couple days before she passed. Yeah, breast cancer. But it was crazy. Like, this dude, one of a family friends, he took me in a room and was like, Phil, you need to say goodbye. You need to let her go. Like you said, you need to let her go.
At 12,
and then
that's crazy.
And then I went in there. I was like, I love you. And I said, I let you go or something like that. And like 20 minutes later, she passed.
Yeah, I think it's just
but like she was on hospice for days before that. So it's like, even though they on hospice, it's like, I feel like you got to give them permission to let go. Like you was saying, Rose.
Give them comfort.
That's really
they still feel, I feel like.
Yeah. And usually on hospice, they just give them liquid morphine, which is like this that they put in their mouth. Because they're suffering, like they're dying, but it's like I knew it was painful. My grandmother, my auntie was my mom. She raised me, and so like I was the only person there. You know, my grandfather wasn't there. Nobody was there. Like, and literally, it took them. Like, she passed. Like, even the nurses was like, just keep feeding her liquid morphine. They were just like, give it to her. Yeah. You know, they already knew her breathing was slowing. She was having a hard time. Like, it was just like, and I was the only person there, and it took her like 2 hours to pass. And it was just like, nobody came for like hours and hours and hours.
That's
nobody
crazy.
was there. It was just crazy. So that's like a really hard, and like Rose, like doing that profession, that I couldn't imagine.
And that's why they say don't build relationships.
Yeah, I remember my first time, and I was just a waitress. That's what I'm saying. Like, I worked with them for like since I was like 19, 20. I worked with them since I was like 20. I'm 26 now. Yeah, I grew attached to one because she was so cute and sweet. But I always served where like the dementia area was, and that's how I started working with the dementia.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dementia's a scary one. Like, I was watching this video, and this guy was at a bus stop looking at this girl. She was pregnant. Did you guys see this video? And this girl was pregnant, sitting at a bus stop, and this guy was like, oh, when are you due? And then she talked to him, and she was like really short with him, and he was just asking her questions, not knowing who the fuck she was. And then she was like, all right, Dad, let's go. And then get on a bus together and leave. And it was like, oh, man. Like, you thought she was being a bitch the whole time and realized it was actually her dad.
Man. It's horrible.
That's what Kat was saying, like, with Alzheimer's and stuff. Like, my grandmother had it for so long that I lost her well before she passed away. Like, she used to beat my ass. My grandma would never my auntie would never put her hands on me. I respected her too much, but like Alzheimer's and dementia is a debility. Like, it progresses and it just deteriorates
somebody
your
need to
brain.
find a cure for that, because I can't do
used to
that
get
no more.
slapped.
One night, my
I think like 98% of people die.
Oh my god!
No, they do.
No, I used to get slapped I used
Oh,
to get
slapped or
hit.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulled my hair.
And they so
One night I
strong.
woke
Imagine-
up and my papa
They're
was
so
yelling
strong,
at me, and
yes.
my nana was over there with a knife over him, like in his bed. I was like, "Whoa, shit!"
Oh yeah.
So I had to like build a wall to separate them two, so she wouldn't go in there and kill him. Like it was crazy.
My grandma used to go in the kitchen and start cooking and then go get back in the bed.
Burn and leave
put
it.
on her clothes. Yeah.
Oh,
where you going, Grandma?
man.
Well, I'm going to church. Today is Friday. No, it ain't. Yes, it is.
Bowling clothes. Like she would go back
Wow.
to like her childhood center and like because they
Right.
were raised on a farm, like with no power, no plumbing, no nothing. And she would like revert back to that and like go out.
That's how it
and,
happens.
like
Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
That's
It's
why
like
there's
they
like
brain-
Their
a,
long-term memory is there. Yeah.
they
yeah,
try
the long
to
term.
they try to like teach you the right way to redirect them, to assist them properly.
Yeah, because you can make them very angry
Yeah, and anxious.
fast.
So.
and frustrated. They get frustrated because they can't really remember. They know they're supposed to know something.
And especially like they're still feeling. So it's like whatever energy you're giving off, they're gonna feel it. That's what I've noticed working with them. Yeah.
My
You
name
have
was
to-
Julie to my grandmother. I don't know who the fuck Julie was, but I was
was
some
you.
dumb bitch to my
Julie.
grandmother. Yeah, no, that was my
Julie
auntie,
from
but
this day
she thought I
forward.
was Julie, and like she would call me Julie in like some stranger, and she would be like, she'd pull my hair, she's like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? Who's Julie? I don't know. That's a hard.
It was.
Hard.
I think mine was more harder for my mom because my grandma remembered all of her kids except my mom. towards
Yeah.
the end.
Except your mom.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. It was she.
It's like it's not even a pick or choose thing. It's just it's
just
amazing how
happened that
the human brain works.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How we
But
get
yeah,
on this
that
sad
was,
stuff when we was talking about
No.
Horizon Lane Logan?
I know, but it
AI.
just flows in conversation.
All right.
I was just gonna
Next
say, how
subject,
can
next
AI
subject.
improve on this, right?
That's what I'm saying. Did you see like where the what's his name is making the shit that goes in your brain? I watched a whole
Neuralink,
documentary
yeah,
on it.
Elon
yes,
Musk.
Neuralink.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
Elon
Yeah, we were
Musk and
just
his
talking
Neuralink.
about that.
I cannot wait.
Mhm.
I'm ready to
Mhm.
learn Kung Fu. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, were you guys here when I said
I wasn't. I popped
Neuralink?
in.
They're literally gonna start with restoring a movement to quadriplegics. Then what they're going to do is be able to restore the sight to blind people and the hearing to deaf people. And I already know where it's going. Then pretty soon they're going to be able to put it in regular people. I know regular people's insensitive. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive. To non fully functioning people.
Non-neurodivergent.
And they're going to be able to, they're already saying that they're going to make it capable for you to upload information to your brain. So if you want to know a
That's what I'm
language, you'll
saying.
be able to
I'm ready.
upload it into your brain.
I want to know Japanese and Kung
Okay,
Fu.
2020 or 2048, we
Let's
gonna
go.
be all fucking robots.
I'm not
It's
doing
okay.
that shit because they're going to have a virus. You're going to have to pay for virus protection. Just imagine someone upload a virus into your brain, bro.
Just
Oh my
thinking that.
god.
She like, I was just
Like, you better invest in the McAfee software because shit, their stock is about to go through the roof. Like,
Yep.
virus protection for
McAfee?
your brain.
Yep.
20,000 a month, right?
They imagine
be
they're
bad.
actually predicting the future.
Dude, it's gonna be there in a way. I already know people are gonna be connected.
not even in our time. I don't think it's
It's-
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
as
in our time.
extensive.
I think so,
think
bro.
so.
There's
I mean,
people.
Look at how
They were
fast
saying somebody
technology
alive
is growing,
today
period.
is gonna live till 150. Someone alive today will live till 150.
Who wants
Bitch, I'm
Yeah, think
old
about it.
though.
Like
I don't want
100 years ago, the lifespan was like what, 28, 30?
Yeah.
wait.
Or like
Okay,
40s,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
around. Let's go around. Do you like okay, you want to live up to 150? Like
No.
that's how old
I want to
you
live
are?
till 120.
No, take me out.
100
I think I could live healthily and like fully functioning till 120 if I take care of my body, eat right, and do what I've been researching, yeah, I think 120 I could be pain free with.
That's what I'm saying.
medicine.
If I could be pain free and functioning, absolutely I would.
I think I could get to 120.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Like,
I don't know. You look at Tony Robbins. Look at Tony Robbins. He's in his late or mid 60s, and he's looking great, feeling better than ever.
Yeah, and that's amazing.
And that's 60s.
But that's a lifestyle choice that he chose well before this. He took care of himself differently. That's why he's.
Well, in the future, you're not gonna have to be able to take care of yourself because you can implant something in your brain where your body.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be able to cure cancer shortly. I already called that.
Yeah, right.
Like, cancer's about to be.
Pharmaceutical companies are not gonna let that happen. We ain't getting in that
We
conversation.
probably get some drugs to make you live.
We ain't gonna get into that. I've done a whole study for the past 4 years on pharmaceutical companies. We ain't doing that today.
You can tell me, yeah, pharmaceutical companies. Did you know 75% of ads on TV are from pharmaceutical companies?
We ain't going through that today. I could go on and on and on.
Yeah, I can too. Did you know that the reviews of these drugs, you cannot actually peer review it from the drug? You have to peer review the drug company's peer review.
Yep.
Yeah, so the drug company reviews their drug, and then you get to review the drug company's review.
I don't want the government to kill me, Schlick. Continue.
They ain't gonna kill you. The drug companies are trying to kill us. I agree.
I already know that.
One day, though.
Why do you think holistic? Why do you think holistic medicine?
What they're doing to Andrew Tate? What they're doing to them right now?
Oh my God, you love Andrew Tate.
They trying to get us.
I hate you that you love Andrew Tate. I want to kill you.
Why?
We need to get all the evidence. Let's see if he's guilty. If he's guilty, hey, he deserves it. You're innocent until proven guilty, right? We all agree.
Isn't it kind of weird because he called this? He been calling this though. He been calling this kind of act.
He did say that.
Yeah, because he's bringing out a different mentality. It's just like if you bring out holistic medicine. Holistic medicine isn't covered by insurance and pharmaceutical companies for a fucking reason. For a reason.
They don't want to cure you. They want to treat you.
I healed myself with holistic medicine from Lyme disease. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Bee sting therapy? Have you ever heard of that?
Stem cells.
Yes.
Imagine talking about stem cells.
Stem cell
Did you do bee sting therapy?
I did not. But I've heard of it.
It's supposed to be good for Lyme disease.
I contracted Lyme disease like 10 years ago.
How you
tick?
From a tick.
The fuck? A tick?
Nobody knew. I was in ICU for 30 days in Emory University.
So a tick almost took you out. That's what you telling me.
Yeah. Yes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Nobody knew.
Ticks
Everybody was like
pharmaceutical
companies and the medical field.
They don't even know.
They want their
money. You don't feel it. You don't feel it.
Because there's no treatment for Lyme disease. Yeah, you're right. There's no cure for it.
How do you know you have it? You just pass out.
I started having seizures. And so I was really, really sick. I was having seizures. My brain was frying pretty much. And fortunately, by the grace of whatever it is holy in our lives, the owner of my company that I worked for flew in a doctor from Arizona. They wouldn't let him practice here. They flew his nurse and him out here. The company I worked for flew them both out here. And the nurse took my blood saying that she was my sister.
What?
Yeah, she said she was my sister. It's the only reason why she got in the ICU. And she took my blood under a blanket. They sent it off to a specialized company because, like, if you go to, like, LabCorp and stuff like that, they're run by pharmaceutical companies. Their third-party companies are pharmaceutical. That are run by insurance companies that you have insurance.
Yeah, so the insurance company will also be like, listen, we're only going to cover these drugs because Big Pharma and the insurance companies are together. So like the pharmacy, the Big Pharma has to bribe the insurance companies to say, hey, cover our drug. And then they say, oh, this other drug's not going to be covered. It's a whole corrupt system.
And
That's
they're
all
like,
there is
hey,
to it.
doctor A, B, and C, I'm going to pay
We'll pay you a commission.
Commission for every time you write a script for this pharmaceutical medicine. We'll pay you $500 or $1,000. So at the end of the month, these doctors get checks for $20, $30, $40, $50,000 just on commission for pharmaceutical
And then
medicine.
if there's a side effect, you know what they have? So before they let you call and report the side effects, now what they have is they have a chat box where you report the side effects, where it's like a multiple choice option. So it says like, this person was feeling this way, and they don't let you type in what the real side effects are. D, you're a bubble right now. You're only a coin.
I don't know what's going on. I'm frozen.
I'm about to take off. You guys could continue the conversation. This is a good topic, but I gotta take off though real quick.
You okay?
Okay.
Minnie?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
How many of y'all took the COVID vaccine?
You guys.
I did.
Good
All right,
podcast.
Neil.
I did.
Oh, what happened,
I had
bro?
to.
I'll text you.
You had to?
I gotta take off, actually.
Yeah.
I'll text you, bro.
Okay, and you could
Well, I mean, I got
See you
COVID
guys.
twice.
Have a good one.
And I
Have a good one.
but I never I was asymptomatic. I was asymptomatic. I didn't have any symptoms. I've had COVID like 3 times, then never had a symptom.
I've never had
COVID fever.
My girl, she had it twice.
I didn't have a fever, nothing.
Man, my girl, I was kissing on her and everything, and rolled with her to the place to get tested. She had it 3 times. I never caught it.
Fuck.
And I was sleeping in the same room with her. It's crazy.
Yeah, my daughter had it. Like, we were asymptomatic. I've had it twice. Never felt a symptom. Ever.
You just got tested.
Yeah, I got tested multiple times. They were all positive.
False, though.
Yeah, but I had like
the sick cat. I had, but actually, I went to work. I got it recently, a couple weeks ago. I went to work. I was working food in a restaurant in the kitchen, and I told my boss, "Dude, I know I don't call out a lot, but I really feel like I shouldn't be here." And it was at the point where I was getting vertigo. Like I didn't understand how I got from the dishwasher to the pit. I had no idea where I was going.
Oh, no.
And I ended up leaving straight hospital to the ER. And I was having stomach pains. I was not feeling good. And I didn't know what it was. I was like, it's not COVID. It's not COVID. And
everybody says that.
And
everybody says that.
So surprised. Like 2 years into COVID being out there, I never got it until then. And I had never imagined that it would cause so much. It was more pain than anything. Like I don't know. It wasn't like the cough. Like I had a cough. It wasn't that bad, but the pain was